Hello, attackers and antagonists. My name is Stevie Sky, and welcome back to Ruin King. Oh, God! You joined me as I just teleported down here, and I was intending to start recording once I teleported down, but then turns out once you teleport down, oh boy, you become popular. So, whoop. I don't want to fight all these. Oh my god! 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 Ah! Okay, fine. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, final wave. Get punched.
No place for the weak.
In super and super speed.
That'll teach ya.
Oh my god. That little guy is still chasing me. God damn it. Okay, fine. There's nothing I need over here anyway. Do you just hang out down there? Oh my god. Go away. Okay, that'll be the way forward. Need to upgrade that goddamn amulet one more time. Meanwhile...
He called me a peasant. This pampered king doesn't know how things work in Bilgewater. The blood I've spilt, everything I've lost. He has no idea.
I have earned my throne too.
No, you didn't, Viego. Your brother died. That's how you got it.
What? Waking up from your snooze, are you?
I see you now, Gangplank. You are a man of destiny. Release me from this sword. We can seek our destinies together. My queen, and your kingdom.
I'm no fool. I'll summon you when the time is right.
When that demon Thresh tells you to, that amulet you carry, put aside such tricks. Let us rule as one, with my queen by our side.
Your queen is dead. Through this amulet, you will serve me.
Did Thresh tell you that?
I don't need to argue with some long-dead king. I have my triumphant return to plan. Where's that demon waiting, anyway?
My queen, this fool cannot stand between us. I shall crush his soul like an egg beneath my boot and return to you.
My. Seems there's trouble in paradise. wonder if Gangplank is beginning to realize just how dumb he has been. And exactly what kind of misery he's walked himself into.
Fortune doesn't favor fools. Try to enjoy this. Face truth. Waste of ammo. Fine hit.
Let's see you handle this. That'll teach ya.
This ends. Just like this.
You tried.
Okay, let's see. So, okay. This way first, then. The flame burns with boundless energy. Whispers encroach from the edges of the room, imploring someone to stare deeply within the flame. Who should gaze into its embers? That seems like a test of mind. Let's have Ilawi handle that one. Ilawi stares deeply into the flame. When she turns her head, she's in a different place, staring at the walls of a Buru temple. Priests and priestesses enter and leave the chamber she is in. She's kneeling at an altar in meditation. What would you give to protect your people? An unseen voice asks. Ilawi glances from side to side, looking for the voice, demanding it reveals itself. She finds nothing. Priestess, you've given much, but would you give some of your life essence to defend those around you from harm? The voice asks. No. I see. Huh. Braum would, though. Suddenly he's transported to the Freljord, and the fire he's looking at is a campfire in his village. He's surrounded by friendly faces around the fire. But one of the faces looks serious, and instead of partaking in the jovial conversation around the fire, he instead looks unwaveringly at Braum. He speaks, but his mouth does not move. Instead, Braum merely hears an unseen voice. Tell me, Braum, would you give some of your life to help others? Some of your life essence to protect those around you? And Braum would. As you wish, the voice says. An object coalesces in your hand. A gift from the flame. Divine incense, huh? Okay, so that just causes damage. Misfortune stares into the flame. The fire crackles and Misfortune snaps awake in her living quarters in Bilgewater. It is night. She walks out to the balcony, surveying the city below, enamored by the lantern lights, taking in the smells of the cooking fires. The city has given you much, but what would you give to help it? Misfortune spins around. There's no one there. The voice does not relent. What say you? Would you give a little of your life essence to aid you and your allies? And she would, but I guess there's no more objects forthcoming here. Oh well. Bonk.
Shame to work for free.
Okay. The mist is too thick to... Fuck off! Do I need Yasuo here to blow it around, to blow it away? That would be very annoying if I did.
We are worthy.
Okay, then. So the mist is too thick.
Waiting for this.
Not yet my time. Judgment.
You are strong, but I am broad.
You're done.
Okay. So... Right.
My turn.
Just like this.
Who's next? Anyone else? Shame to work for free.
Spirit Blossom Festival. Oh. I hear whispers of a festival in the First Lands where they commune with the dead. How intriguing it must be to speak with those who have long gone. My guests from Ionia make mention of a sacred flower. They say it blossoms when dead spirits are near. This is something I should certainly investigate. It could make for a rather illuminating discovery into the inner workings of the spirit realm and possibly the so-called afterlife. I must get my hands on one of those flowers. Maybe it would live nicely inside my lantern. There we go. I've put the difficulty back down to story mode, and I'm just kind of blazing through the fights a little bit, because there is a lot of them, and they are getting a little bit... They are starting to wear on me a little bit, because, like, unless I'm on heroic difficulty, I don't feel like I'm being challenged, but if I do go to heroic difficulty, I feel I'm being challenged a bit much. Like, I feel like it's just... It makes the fights take so long, and I do kind of want to get through this game. Like, not out of a desire to, like, be done with it or a boredom with it, but mostly that... Well, rather because I don't want to be bored with it. Like, because I don't want to be tired of it. I want to keep being driven by the story and see what happens next. Okay, I'm gonna experiment with putting Yasuo in the party and see if he can dispel that thick mist. Okay, yeah, so it wouldn't happen to be that you can do some wind technique to get that goddamn mist out of my way, would it? Yeah, you can. Nice. Ring of Champions. What is Ring of Champions? Ooh, haste increase. And attack power. I'll take that. Necrit's Diary 4. Callista is our only hope now. She must find something on the Blessed Isles. Viego would be ecstatic, and Callista would once again take her watchful place at Viego's side. How much of this chaos could have been avoided if his loyal niece was there to keep his mind focused and his nerves calm? Could she have stopped us from wandering this far down the path of ruin? Viego's mood is erratic. He still neglects his duties in the kingdom. Riots are common in the city now, and the food shortage has done ridiculous things to the price of bread. Every few days I hear word that some young scion of a knightly order has died in a pointless infighting. How long can we last? Will there be anything noble left to save in Kamavea when Callista returns? Why does he call it Kamavea and Viego calls it Kamavor? Is that a masculine-feminine linguistic distinction? Like, is Necrit referring to the country as a she? That's sort of what it sounds like, but, like, given that it's a fictional language, who can say? Oh, come on. Well, let's go this way first. Well, that's a conspicuously designed... Ah, yes, I see. Time to avoid some traps. Or not. The sweet scent of the living! Someone has escaped their cage! Hi? An impish creature perches over a tome and eyes you suspiciously. Brazen of you to walk about, but you wouldn't be the first fool to defy the will of Thresh, it says. The imp inhales deeply, savoring your smell. Ew! Oh, it's been years since I've had a visitor. Why don't we play a game? I will give you a tome from my collection, and all you have to do is answer a few questions correctly. What happens if I fail? Oh, I'll take something from you, but it won't be anything you'll miss. Just a little of your essence. Don't worry, you're alive, you'll recover. Go ahead, ask your questions. Through the generations, I may be passed down and shared. Used am I among a group of people, but when the distance gets too far, I take a different form. At the end of the day, I compensate you for your efforts. Possessing me is a status symbol of sorts. What am I? Currency? Correct! Plants seek me out for sustenance. You'll love a little of me, but hate a lot of me. I mark the passing of the day. What am I, son? Very good. And lastly, answer me this. I am something you cannot run from. I never tire, nor I rest. Though you may never see me, we are both heading towards each other all the time. What am I? That sounds like fate to me. Correct! A deal's a deal. It says, I believe I owe you something.
It's not like I'll miss the tome for long. I'll simply retrieve it from your corpse later, the imp says.
Prayer book. Is that another important key item for something? Looks like it is. Hell if I know what, but looks like it is. I'll just take the hit, whatever. My new job, 405. The vault's contents are a hierarchical mess. As wardens, we must be able to locate and describe any object in our care, and I cannot in good faith say that this is currently the standard. I've begun drafting sample documentation for one of the vault's older artifacts. It is a nameless tome, large and dusty. Prior documentation suggests that it is evil and whispers your own darkest thoughts. Anyone can see that this sort of vague descriptor is without value and far beneath the quality bar a vault warden must set for themselves. What is a darkest thought? And is the book whispering, really? It has no lips. With a tome this dangerous, precision is crucial. I have taken it upon myself to study the book's effects properly. I am of sound mind and already find it quite simple to ignore the book's effects. I will use this to establish a baseline effect category, radius, and intensity with which we may categorize all such objects. Yeah, that's definitely going to work out really well. That's, boy, yeah. I decided to test it on myself is always what someone says right before everything goes perfectly without any issue. It's exactly what I always say before a plan goes off without a hitch. Ah, another Realm of Spirits book. That librarian will be glad to see that. I want to know what I'm supposed to do with all these other key items, though. Like, at some point, surely they must come in handy. Ah, there we go. Thank you for that teleport pad. Also, I do need to upgrade my goddamn amulet so I can get into those things.
Ah, another prisoner absconded. I can tell by your scent that the unliving curse has yet to stain your being. At least, for now. Curious that you possess that amulet. You've managed to imbue it well thus far, but your luck has run out. Only I can grant access to the upper levels, and I will not aid any prisoner of Thresh. A device in the center of this room spins with irregular periods that are almost hypnotic. An old, ominous voice speaks. "Unwelcome guests, state your affair," it says. "Who are you?" "You may call me Amon. No need to introduce yourselves, I already know all about you. The goings-on of the lower levels always reach me."
Are you trapped in that device?
Trapped is such a narrow way of looking at it. This is merely where I currently reside. Are you trapped in the material plane, then?
Yeah, he's trapped in it.
I am here now, and later I will not be. I can leave, but it entertains me to stay. That could all change in, what's the term you use? In a heartbeat.
If you won't help us, why don't you attack or stop us?
Thresh did not fancy me slaughtering his toys prematurely, so I agreed to stop. You are mortal. You will perish soon enough. And besides, I've seen the threads ahead for you. Death is in your wake, and it delights me.
Do you serve Thresh?
Again with the narrow view. Does the air serve your lungs? Do you serve the trees that breathe it back?
Yeah, he serves Thresh.
No, they exist in the same space and are bound by laws agnostic to their desires. The simple models in your mind that you project onto every being you meet, needing everything to fit, are tiresome.
Oh my god, he serves Thresh. Shut up, you tiresome nerd! You control that gate?
No, I do not control that gate. I control who enters and leaves through that gate.
What's in the upper levels?
It doesn't matter, you'll never see it. It would be like describing to a fly what happens in a book, there's no point.
Wow. Dickhead.
Very annoying, holy shit. My new job, 3 of 5. Had another lethal encounter with a vault object. Why do these things happen so often? Warden Petron confused the biting book with the eating book. Their passing is tragic, but this really shows the value of precise documentation and proper categorization, doesn't it? I've requested that Warden Yolanda, who was there at the time, please take some time off from grieving to document what she saw. These objects defy reasoning and often exhibit their most dangerous traits only through observation. We can mitigate the need for test subjects by thoroughly documenting our observations and keeping those records in a central well-cataloged location, and not losing those records. I must rest. These fatal failings are driving me to frustrated distraction. Not an enemy, that one? Sup? Please, no more. Let me rest. Give me rest. We do not serve Thresh. You're not with him. Yes, I see that now. I see no chains. Why don't you leave this place? The door is warded against the unliving. In my weakened state, it would destroy me. How did you come to be here? I don't want to think I was betrayed, but somehow Thresh found out what I was doing. I was guiding a lost traveler, and just as she was about to reach safety, a hook flew out of the darkness. I'll never forget the sound of it connecting, and the shock. I saw the look in her eyes when she pleaded with him. No, she said, I'm not ready yet. He followed her to find me, you see. It's my fault she was caught. It haunts me still. What was your life before coming here? I was a monk of the Brethren of the Dusk Monastery. A signifier. Mostly spent my time in books, interpreting, and also handling the treasury. Omulon was my name. I still remember after all these years. After the the rolling black cloud. The ruination. I sought out the other monks, but they weren't like me. They were mindless. Lost. I could not guide them. My brothers recognized me no more. It gets muddled here. Time. I only recall fragments of decades. Do you know anything about the guy outside? The gatekeeper Amon. Ornery fellow. But a demon's power comes from its name. Or rather, ignorance of its name. If you know the true name of a demon, you can gain control of it, can command it. But he has kept it from us. I doubt even Thresh knows his name. There may be a way, however. I can commune with my signifier mentor who had passed to the spirit realm before the ruination. He may have access to such knowledge. There are a lot of books here. Oh, that is Thresh's doing. He constructed this to resemble my old monastery office. It is but a pale facsimile, an unholy mockery of the place I used to call home. Sometimes when I read, he fills my thoughts with visions of unliving abominations as torment, trying to break me by making me see all the people I couldn't save. He tailors his torture for the individual. I just think of my garden and spending time there, under the sun. He cannot take that away from me, so he cannot touch me. How do we commune with your mentor? I have lost the words of the communion over the years, so a prayer book is one. A monk must breathe a special incense for their words to carry over to the spirit realm. And lastly, a heavenly bell to end the prayer must be rung. Well, okay, luckily I have all of those. Okay, that's what they were for, I guess. We have pre-completed the quest. You found them. Wonderful. I've always had faith you would find everything, champion. Come, let us begin. Oh, wait, I should have maybe have turned the difficulty back up in case there's a fight here. Omulon, dear child, my heart weeps. What has happened to you? How can I be of service? Master, I have so much to tell you, but we have an urgent request. Anything, Omulon. There's an entity trapped nearby, trapped in a vessel. He calls himself Amon. We need to know his true name. I see. A moment. Yes, here. His true name is Amon Agoras. Omulon, be careful. He's quite dangerous. We shall be, Master. Our time grows short. I cannot maintain the communion. Call upon me any time, dear child, when you have the strength. I pray we can meet again under better conditions. I must recover. I do not possess the vitality of my youth anymore. Among Agoras. If that's an Among Us joke, I swear to God. Among Agoras. And that, I think, would probably lead to some sort of boss or mini-boss. No, not quit. Mini-boss fight. Or it could do, so let's turn the difficulty back up where it's supposed to be. Among Agoras. Sup, dickhead? Among Agoras. What? No, how did you? Don't you dare. Think before you speak your next words. Let us through the gate. Ah! Hold your amulet out in front of you. There. It is infused with my power. Are you satisfied with that command? Yes. It has been millennia. Never have I suffered such... Well, word spreads, no sense in remaining. Whoop. So what was that? A demon of being a dickhead? And now, finally. Ooh, ancient pauldron. Maybe good for Brom? Good for Brom. We can go and get the things. Open up. Nikrit's Diary 2. Haha! The king's behavior has grown worse. There's growing unrest in the countryside. Conflict among the aristocrats. I do my best, but there are things only the presence of the king can settle. Yet he focuses all his energies on Queen Isolde, ignoring the rest of us. Unless we claim to have heard a clue of some new healing magic. Viego eagerly accepts all news about relics that might restore his wife and constantly launches new, futile campaigns to retrieve them. Whenever those leads fizzle, though, his anger is frightening. He waffles between lethargic despair and incandescent rage. Each time his hopes are dashed, I'm worried he'll lash out with violence. Last night I caught a moment with him in the hallway, and though the things I had to tell him about the state of the kingdom were rather shocking, I saw no spark of recognition in his eyes. It was as if I were speaking to a child, or a wall. I could tell him that an army was massed at his doorstep, and I doubt he'd care at all. You! What's your deal? I can't remember their faces. He took them from me. Took my memories. Well, go look for them. What's this? Freedom? I can leave? Oh, no, I belong here. There's nothing left for me out there. Close the cell, please. Thank you. It feels like home again. For your troubles. Dude, you sure? I mean, okay. New weapon for Yasuo? Oh, a lot worse. I mean, it makes him... gives him more health, but, you know. Okay. Got the lore piece. That was the important bit. Okay, moving on. Jesus Christ. Library of Agony. Delightful agony. And I relish the misery of my little menagerie. Their souls seethe inside, deranged fragments of their former selves, roiling within like boiling water. Face after face surfaces behind the glass, features twisted in expressions of agony, hate, and fear. I savor every one. No doubt they can see out of the glass and into the living world amidst the present throng of their fellow prisoners. No doubt they long to touch it again, to free themselves, to break out and flee my control. Their torment is delicious. But I've never had one escape before. He knows she still belongs to me. I saw it in his eyes, the glorious fear and pain. And though she defies me, I know a part of her is still trapped within my lantern. She knows too, and I intend to take her back. That, then, would be Lucian and Senna that he's talking about. A piece of Senna is still stuck in Thresh's lantern, like a little bit of her.
Wait, these markings are like the ones I found in the Blessed Vault.
Your people made them?
Yes, the Visani, my ancestors. These artifacts belong to them. It's a strange feeling to see the traces they left behind. This is the closest I've ever been to them. It feels like the closest I've ever been to anyone.
That's not true. We're here.
You believed yourself the only one, yes?
Through countless centuries, though that seemed impossible. But what is that demon Thresh doing with their artifacts?
Have you found something?
I am unsure.
What is it?
It's another sunstone, a vessel. This must be the one Gangplank brought here for Thresh. But this one seems dim, as if it's been drained. Yet still, I can hear something. Something from within. Voices and feelings. Memories that feel familiar. If these are my ancestors' memories, why can't I see them clearly? They call to me, but they feel foreign. Is there something wrong with me?
If your people truly held secrets, it is no surprise that Thresh would be trying to steal them.
I'll never know what secrets this sunstone held, but at least I can keep it with me. Perhaps it will be useful later. For now, though, there are more pressing matters.
An interesting discovery. Perhaps this will connect you to your ancestors. No one should be alone.
I hope that is true.
Interesting. One wonders how Thresh found out about those artifacts, too. Ancient Forge, or Arcane Forge. I wonder what we can forge there. Presumably it's going to be something.
Join me, my friends.
what do we have here? My new job, 5. Damn him. Head Warden Rastafia rejected my proposal for studying the nameless tome. He even threatened to demote me for keeping it overlong in my quarters. As my proposal was without flaw and demotion is an unreasonable reaction, I suspect Rastafia's actions here have a double intent. He clearly plans to usurp my research and my proposal for his own prestige. I have arranged for a more persuasive argument by way of another powerful artifact which was woefully miscategorized. While Rastolfia's death will be tragic, it will serve to nudge the Warden's thinking into a safer, more pragmatic direction. Oh, is that his first kill? What nostalgia. Baby's first assassination. Huh. What do we have here? The glyph leads Ray. Let's see. This arcane tome rests silently on its pedestals. Flick to the tab, activate glyphs. The tome will attempt to empower itself with glyphs to activate a summoning spell. Flip to Prelude. There is an introduction added by archivists studying this tome. To avoid accidents, these glyphs were weaved with magics that would allow only harmonious activation. Disharmonious glyphs would cause unstable and dangerous energy. The glyphs will simply not activate if there is a disharmonious combination. Glyphs that are synchronous must be active at the same time as its pair, otherwise their power is muted. Mal, Zio, Ray, Grob, Varo, Eg. Only 3 runes can be active. Whatever state Mal is in, Ray must be the opposite. Zio and Ray are synchronous, so are Eg and Varo. Grob is disharmonious with everything. Right, so don't activate Grob. Ray must be the opposite. So if Zio is active, then Ray must be, but we cannot activate Mal. Oh, Eg and Varo. There we go. Summon the otherworldly being. I am but a humble servant. Normally it is Thresh who calls on my services, but I may be of some assistance to you. The otherworldly being addresses you. May choose an item to give me and I will return you a more powerful version of it. I will bid you this boon 3 times. Pike's weapon, I guess? Sweet. Brahm's weapon 2. Where is it? There. Neat. And Ari's weapon. With my services complete, I am no longer bound by this tome. Perhaps in another world we shall meet again. Well, neat. I freed another thing. Suck it, Thresh. Taking away all your things. Let's see, what do we have here?
That one teleports us downstairs. That one will actually take us all the way back to... oh, thank God. Okay. Right. Let's go see what's in the Arcane Forge first, though. I don't need to find Thresh just yet. Although I do need to loot all his pots. I also feel like I've missed out on the very first entry in Thresh's diary. Like... yeah, I've got most of them... got Necrit's diary up to 4. Oh, no, I have it, okay. Right, yes, good. Again, I can't open the... god damn it. You have got to be absolute... you have absolutely gotta be. You bastard! Minor, medium, and major wards. Is there something about major wards? Super wards? Ultra wards? Hyper, mega, ultra, extra wards. Fine. No, I found your diary. You don't want to talk about it? All right. Plus 2,000 damage for Ari. Jesus. Yeah, that feels kind of... is that because she doesn't have her weapon on? That's because she doesn't have her weapon on. Okay, that explains that extreme increase. Still 1,000 extra damage, though. Like, it's not like... boy, it's not like there's not a lot. Let's get this one for Braum, since he's still supposed to be my primary tank. And then, like... it's not like I can get a much better shield for him, is it? No. Do kind of feel like I do need this weapon for Ari, though. Just because she's so far down with her equipment. Okay. Right. Back to Bilgewater to throw that orb into the thing at Nagakeborus Falls. Do you have any rumors? Oh, of course you do. Oh! Oh, you... ooh, Rasa the Sun. Okay. Rasa the Sunderer and Ledros are available as bounties now, are they? Yep. We're fighting those. We are definitely fighting those. Oh, I would love to fight Ledros. But why is he hostile? Like, why is he a bad guy? Has he been attacking people? Is that it? Rasa the Sunderer. Help keep Bilgewater safe. Rasa the Sunderer, a raging spirit, has been spotted on the Shadow Isles. During the harrowing, Rasa cut down many good men, and it is time for a comeuppance. We have it on good authority he has been seen in a graveyard in the southeast of the Shadow Isles, and we will reward any warrior brave enough to avenge the spirit of Bilgewater. A weapon for Ari, a Poro snack. Randuin's Omen. Ooh. A small scouting party has come across a ferocious warrior on the Shadow Isles, a sole survivor called the warrior Ledros, and reported his entire platoon slaughtered by the Mistwalker Knight. With a harrowing imminent in Bilgewater, we are placing a bounty on this fearsome foe with the hopes of preventing him from making his way to our city. Please help us keep Bilgewater safe by keeping this Mistwalker on foreign shores. Ooh. The Randuin's Omen, you say? I do want that. But for now, we make the long trek to the Buru Grotto. And to the
Nagakibora's waterfall bit. Is that going to activate an optional boss fight? If it is, I'm going to set this... just in case, I'm going to put the difficulty back up. Okay, then. Up to the wishing well. They really could have made the walk there a little bit shorter. My god. Okay, let's see what happens when we throw the orb into the water. Oh, amber-encased snake. Suddenly, the waters below churn violently and eject the orb. It launches a Lawi and she snatches it out of the air deftly. As quickly as they enrage, the waters fall silent and still. The orb is now different. The snake inside moves and breathes as if alive, but it ebbs and flows in and out of reality. The spirit of a serpent, freed from mortal shackles, yet alive in will and power. Much power. Thank you, Mother, I will not squander this gift. Essence of the serpent. Cool, okay, I guess that upgraded the thing. Here, take the orb. Ilawi offers a silent prayer and tosses the tidal orb over the ledge. After a moment, the water churns, and a shadowy idol is returned to her. Ooh, cool, shadow tide idol. An idol infused with shadow that carries a dark presence. I'll take it. I don't have anything else to offer, do I? No. Okay, well, got a couple of items. One of them a legendary, special, super special, definitely important item that's definitely going to be important, definitely, at some definite point in the definite future, for sure. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're connected to, like, ultimate weapons or some sort of super equipment late in the game, like you have to pick up a bunch of stuff that you can then... And I have an even more sneaking suspicion that that arcane forge is where you put those things together. But we can't get into the Arcane Forge because the Arcane Forge is locked behind an even more powerful version of the wards that have been stymieing us at every turn. So now we have to upgrade the goddamn amulet again. Ah! Okay, so I figure this episode might be a little bit short depending on how I think I'm going to cut it pretty brutally in the editing. Because it was just mostly a whole bunch of running around back and forth doing things. But I think let's make this a good ending and go to the graveyard to confront Rasa the Sunderer. Okay, quite a bit of running around later, and I decided to Google it to see what's going on, and it turns out Rasa cannot be accessed yet. You can pick up the bounty, but you can't actually fight the guy because of reasons that I don't fully understand, which is quite annoying. But okay, we'll have to progress the story a bit apparently before he'll unlock, and that's presumably also what we need to do before the forge there will unlock. If we are gonna progress the story though, there's definitely gonna be a boss fight up there. Do I want to go with Ari and Yasuo for that? I'm not 100% sure I do, but screw it, let's go with it. Like, heroic difficulty. Ari has a snazzy new weapon. Let's just go with it. See if we can make it work.
Thresh's chamber.
Impressive. How can you tell?
I mean, look at the door. It has villainous bastard written all over it.
I see.
Aren't you gonna offer to tear it down?
Haha, yes. Promise tired of asking. And waiting. After you, my friends.
Well done.
Alright, are we gonna get to fight Thresh? Sure looks that way, okay. I should probably, if I can, claim a couple of extra rune shards for that. I'll probably need them. A little more crit chance, a little more attack power. That pike is gonna... Alright. I'll just make sure that Ari has full health. Not that it's gonna matter that much, but, you know.
say yes.
You are too late. My plan is already in motion. It's so delicious when mortals put up a fight. As your hope slowly drains away, it will make your suffering so much sweeter.
It is you who is going to suffer. You cannot defeat us.
Dead or alive, it doesn't matter. I simply needed time. Time to summon this world's new king.
Right then. Let's inspect him. Terrifying speed. Yep. Immune to stuns. Yep. Adds 2 stacks of terror to all champions each turn. Well, that's not great. Okay. Moderate damage and applies hooked. Hooked applies 5 stacks of terror. Oh, so he's gonna... Okay, so he's gonna be very much about terror. And about causing that 80% health kill. Dark Passage applies terror. Flay applies terror. Adds a hazard which applies terror. Okay, so he's just full on in on just doing as much terror as humanly possible. Alright then. Brom, I would like you to get that cleansing shield going on you. As fast as humanly possible. And yeah, Yasuo can meditate to remove debuffs from himself, so that's something. And we got him an extra turn as well, which is nice. I think. And Ari is absolutely the wrong healer for this. Because she's a over time like she doesn't instant heal.
Nothing serious. Maybe.
I'm losing essence.
Okay, he does a lot of damage. And he cannot be stunned, so... So yeah, this is bad.
The sweet tones of misery.
Okay, got quite a lot of bleed on him there. Which may not be enough to save my ass. Okay, he's back on shielding himself. That's good. But he does shield himself for quite a lot.
Be a bother.
Yeah, okay. Remove all debuffs, please, Brom. I think we're gonna be relying a lot on Poros here. And I might want to have gone with a different team, like Ilaoi, Brom, and Pike, maybe.
Delicious.
Stop shielding yourself, you bastard! Okay. 5 stacks of terror right there. That's not great. We can cleanse that in a second.
This'll be worth the wait.
Okay, next turn I need Braum to poro me up to get the hell rid of those stacks of terror, cause bad. Nope. Nope. But yeah, that mechanic has definitely been introduced to us very effectively over the course of this dungeon, so yeah, let's not get hit by that if we can avoid it at all. Oh, I also need Braum to taunt. I forgot he needs to taunt. Oh no! Uh-oh. Is that the box? That's gonna be the box. Yup. Right. What does that do? Outside of the safe zone. Okay. Well, can I see where the fuck the safe zone is? Okay, well. Nothing to do. I forgot to taunt with Braum again. God damn it, I was distracted. We might need that healing in just a second, so... Oh, Jesus. Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get in there? Charm can do it.
Patience, patience.
Gratitude.
Thank you.
Got rid of his shield, that's something. Okay, now I need a way to get inside the box. Ironically, rather than outside of it. Okay, Gale Strike will do. Another stand behind me will do. I think we're all in the clear. Okay. I keep forgetting to taunt with Braum. It's not good. Does Ari have a cleanse? Like, I can't see if she has one. Braum has one, though, so it'll probably be okay. Deal 6,321 damage and cause all allies to act immediately. You know what? Yeah. No, I can't because because I really need Braum to cleanse. So no, we can't do that. I'd like to do it, but I can't right now. Cleanse. Cleanse it all. Cleanse it. With power of Poro. Nah. Okay, I'd like you to be slower than that, actually. Okay, he's coming for everyone now. Well, Yasuo, you just gotta... No, I think actually what Yasuo is gonna do... Where's my powerful healing, multi-healing, mass healing potion? There we go.
Don't worry about me. Save the Poros.
Damn it, the terror went off. Ah.
True strength, true heart.
Okay.
I thought you were invincible.
That was a critical hit. Very annoying.
I've got it.
Even Braum needs help. Sometimes.
Alright, but he's coming for everyone here. There's not much we can do... Yeah, to do any further. So... I think the thing then is to get Braum some of his goddamn mana back. You know what I would like, Thresh? I would like it if you just spend a little bit of time giving yourself that goddamn lantern shield instead. That would actually be good. That would actually be a nice thing that you could do for me. Okay, just gotta keep Foxfire active. Time to cleanse some terror again. I do like that Braum, especially, is effective at cleansing the terror of Thresh. He's the antidote to fear. Although I can't help but notice that I didn't seem to get much of a damage shield from that Porogeddon. At least not in terms... Oh, it's probably just because the numbers aren't updating correctly, actually, come to think of it. There we go. Doing some damage. After playing defensively for a while, we're doing some damage finally. Oh, here comes the box again. Okay. All right. I can deal with that, though. Because he is within kill range now of a double Spirit Rush. So sorry, Thresh, but, I have an ult, too. And it hits pretty hard. Bye.
No.
Whew, got him on heroic.
Your scheming is at an end, torturer.
My scheming. Oh no. My victory is already at hand. A new ruination will come to Bilgewater. It will cover the world, and then I will return. All the souls in the world shall be mine.
Thank the goddess. He's gone.
Yeah, spirits don't usually return after I put that much lead into them.
He said a ruination would cover the world. What has he done?
It's Gangplank. We have unfinished business with that bucket of bilge slop.
We must press ahead.
Right, there we go. Empowered Mana Moon upgraded to Muramana. Well, a lot less attack power. But we can maybe do something about that. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. It's only a slight debuff in attack power now. Right, so, if I read that thing on the internet correctly, and God only knows if I did, then this now should mean that I can go and find Rasa the Sunderer. Theoretically. I'm gonna go look into that. And hopefully we can open the next episode with this lovely little bounty fight. Because I feel like a battle with Thresh is the perfect place to end this one. So, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Ruined King with me, you can hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below to be apprised of when another episode is coming out. Some of them are long, some of them are short, but if you want to watch more of them right now, right this second, then there's an outside chance that some may be available in the playlist for this series, and you can go and check, and if they are, well, you can become a member of the channel, and that'll give you early access to those episodes before they go live to everyone else. I also have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar. You can use them if you want to. If you don't want to, you absolutely do not have to. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to wear a mask and wash your hands. Take such vaccines as are necessary, and it may be quite a few yet to go. And try to act with solidarity towards those who are worse off than yourself.